So started having sort of chronic fatigue type symptoms about 5 years ago, and after a few years of trying different therapies, pretty much weren't getting anywhere. So then we started to look further and got into the Lyme diagnosis, and about 6 months after that we had tried a few avenues like antibiotics, different things that were causing sort of more issues than good. And then we decided to look overseas. So I got a lot of umbrella term conditions given to me, so chronic fatigue, fibromyalgia, all sorts of things like that, but there was nothing definite or treatable. So there was nothing we could settle on that we were like, this gives us options to try things. So we pretty much kept going until we got the Lyme answer. Started with the basic Google searches, sort of came across a Facebook group for Lyme disease in Australia and was surprised by how many actually had it in Australia. That blew me away. And then actually found a Cyprus related group through that group that was mostly Australians, but had people from around the world that had come here. So started just by following the page for about 6 months, just reading all sorts of stories of everyone who had been here before. And I'd say the biggest decision was just making the decision to come. And then everything fell into place so easily from the word go. We were responded to with emails really quickly, had any basic questions, they were always answered straight away. And yeah, we just knew exactly what we were coming into. There was no surprises and everything just went so smoothly. It was obviously a bit daunting traveling so far when you don't feel well to start with, but as soon as we stepped in the door, we were just taken care of. Everyone was just, made the whole process so easy and comfortable, and I guess it really became like our family and home away from home. So the main reason we came was for the 10-pass ozone and also the daily IV ozone therapy, and just a huge range of supportive therapies we had never even heard of or seen in Australia before, from the magnet therapies to the physiotherapy, the rehabilitation. It was just, we really liked how it was a whole body approach, not just one system. From I'd say the start of the second week, just little shifts here and there, just little things like my sinuses clearing up, just symptoms that I never would have considered were inconvenient or at the top of the list, but once they go you realise how nice it is. And just little things like I wasn't crashing after coming back from clinic. Normally if I go out I would be asleep the rest of the day, and then I'd struggle the next few days. So after a couple of weeks, little bursts of more energy, things like that as well. So it's a slow and steady process. It's not overnight, but definitely noticed the little shifts already. I was blown away by how modern the facilities were, the technology. If anything, I found it easier, to be honest, with all the facilities, everything's around that we need. There was an initial thought initially where I thought, stay on the beach would be nice, it'd be, relaxing, that sort of thing. But for me, the benefits of a local clinic with the medical care here as well just outweighed any of those sides. And most days after clinic, I was able to go out and sightsee and do things along the coast anyway. So we've got the best of both worlds here, really. I really think the whole approach to pretty much every system of the body would help so many different conditions, and the value for money as well. I really think it's been worth every cent, and yeah.